You already have it. You already have the life that you want. There is no such thing as imagination. Your imagination is just you in another world, another universe that's already living your goal. You already have what you want. You just don't have it in this current reality because you haven't shifted internally to that reality yet. The 3D reality is not real. The dream world is not real. Your imagination is not real. Your goals are not real. You don't have goals. You already have it. That goal you want is not a goal. You already have it. The only thing that is real is your consciousness. You are the consciousness. That's why when you go to the dream world, that feels real. When you come here, this feels real. But when you go back to the dream, you forget this world even exists because you're consciously in that one. So the world you are in just shifts based off your consciousness. If you consciously always got negative things on your mind, you gonna shift to the world where bullshit is always happening in your life. If you always think people lying to you and doing you wrong, you gonna shift to the world where everybody always doing you wrong. If you walk around full of peace and positivity internally, then the external will follow. You gotta shift. You gotta make a shift internally, and then the external will follow. And that's how I manifested money out of nowhere, out the blue. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying it was hundreds of thousands of dollars or nothing like that. The amount of money that you manifest doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's about the fact you did it. If you did it with this, you can do it with that. There's no such thing as a big manifestation versus a little manifestation. It just depends on your resistance. If you think you can't achieve that amount, or you think you can't achieve that, that's too far-fetched. You can't get that. That's too crazy. I can only manifest little shit. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want, dog. It's your life. The only thing is, are you the controller or are you being controlled? Because it's your life. You can do what you want with your life. Like I said, I manifested money out of the blue, out of nowhere. It was in my consciousness. I was doing affirmations, robotic affirmations. Next thing you know, boom, check in the mail. That's just how it worked, dog. So go ahead and make that shift. Make that shift to your internal life. The life you keep inside of you is the life that will become real on the outside of you. Just think about that. Think about the thoughts you always got in your brain, right? The thoughts that's in your mind majority of the day. Every single day, the thoughts that's always in your head. Ain't that the life you living? Think about it. The thoughts that you always got in your brain, isn't that the life you living? Right? Your thoughts not real. It's just your consciousness. You consciously, it's not even about your thoughts. You just consciously living in those thoughts. Thoughts come and go. Some bullshit can pop in your head. If you don't pay it no mind, it ain't gonna fit you. But if you focus your intentions and your energy on all that bullshit, now your consciousness is living in those thoughts. Now you living in that world. Now that it's true. Now you telling the universe, this is the life I want. Make it true for me. Boom. Now your life is always bad and miserable. And now you having suicidal thoughts. And now you're depressed and miserable. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your consciousness, bro. Just like the dream world I was speaking on. It feels real because you consciously there. But you can conscious sleep. It's something called conscious sleep. I've done that. I do that. It's called something called lucid dreaming. Something called conscious sleep. Lucid dreaming is just like being aware. Like, you know, like not being aware, but you can do what you want in your dream, basically. But conscious sleeping is you aware that you sleep while you're sleeping. So you consciously not even gonna be in that dream world because you know it's not even the real world. But at the same time, is this even the real world? Anything can be real if your consciousness is there. If your consciousness is there, then it's real to you. So when your consciousness is in your thoughts, reacting and putting focus and energy on your thoughts that you don't even want, you attracting that and making it true. You shifting to that world. So you shifting to that bullshit lifestyle that you living because you consciously always got it on your mind. Change your subconscious. You have to reprogram it. That's the only way to get the life you actually want. That's the only way. No matter what's going on in this 3D reality, this fake ass world, don't let it bother you. Don't let it affect you. Don't live in your current circumstances. I just told somebody that in the comment section. Don't live in your current circumstances. Live in the life you want. It don't matter what this reality is showing you. You got an eviction notice. You ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a life you want. Keep your consciousness inside of that reality. Your imagination. All day, every day. And you gonna attract that lifestyle. Don't even pay attention to the bullshit in this world. Detach from the external and focus on the internal. Stay detached from the external, bro. Because when you get attached to that, you're giving it truth. Once you ignore that, it's okay. So it's not true. Everything you focus on will become true. Just depends on how strong you focus on it and how much you consciously live inside of it. So you have to make that shift. Like I said, make that shift, make that conscious shift internally, and the external will follow. If you got bad thoughts, it's all perception, it's all perspective. Thoughts are neither bad or good. It's all about how you view it. That same thought you think is bad, somebody else can think it's good. Everything that happens you could think is bad, somebody else can think it's good. So good and bad don't matter. It matter about your consciousness. It matter about your specific perspective on things. So stop looking at life like it's so hard and it's so miserable and all that. I'm not saying your life is gonna be perfect, but your life can be perfect. It can be perfect internally. Don't worry about controlling the external. Control the internal, and you're gonna be perfect. Your life's gonna be perfect. You're gonna have your peace. You're gonna have what you want. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened on the outside world, you're not gonna let it bother you. You can keep doing your thing. You can keep flourishing, keep growing. And that's really it, man. Change your subconscious mind. No matter what you consciously want, if your subconscious didn't get the memo, then your subconscious still gonna attract bullshit in your life. And then you're gonna wonder where you went wrong.